My name is Iman Bijilo. I'm a professional boxing coach. At the same time, I'm a teacher inside the ring and outside the ring. Most of the people, they are boxing coach. And a boxing coach and a teacher is different because anyone can be a boxing coach. Because a boxing coach is a coach whom you know that he will show them how to jumping rope, how to hit a punching bag, and those small details. But a teacher is the one who show you the technique, how to fight in the ring, when to hit, when not to hit, when to go to side, when not to go to side, when to, the technique, and that's the difference. And at the same time, a teacher is the one who will help them outside the ring and inside the ring, like in their homes. Some of them, they have problems at home or at school. They could talk to the teacher that, okay, I'm going through this and this and this, and the teacher will help. And that's the package. It's a different thing, a coach and a teacher. For many years, I can say, for most of it is boxing coach. Yeah, because of where I come from, the boxing was not that developed. And I have to move from that country to go to another country, Senegal, our neighbors' countries, to learn more about how to be a coach. That's when I come back to the Gambia and started to help the people be a coach. Yeah, my father was a wrestler. He liked this type of wrestling and grappling and things like that. And when we was young, he used to put money and say that if anybody put the other one down, you win this. And that's how how I started to like this type of different type of sport. Yeah. Yeah, I could use that and help other people to get out of the street and get out of the wrongdoing. And that's my opinion. And it helped a lot of people. Yeah, it helped a lot of people. That without boxing, I will be this. Or without you, I can end up in prison or dead. Yeah, because of Tijan was here, and I come and visit him. But I was in Stockholm before, a boxing club called Linear Boxing Club. I was a coach there in Linear Boxing Club. It's a big a club those days, well known. I was there, visited and been there for a while, go back. But it's because of Tijan, that's why I end up being in this country. Yeah, we met because of Tijan's brother. We live in the same apartment, the same area. The same area, that's how I know Tijan. And I introduced him into boxing. He said, what's boxing? I said, the boxing is like when you hit like Mike Tyson. Then he started to understand like Muhammad Ali. Oh, wow, yeah, that's cool, that's nice. Because I look at him, I said he's tall and he have the reach, and yeah, he decided to try. Yeah, it's different style. It's different style, uh, like Sweden, England, America, Germany. They different style, but you have to be in that game to know that it's different styles. Yeah. Yeah, I think America. Yeah, the difference. Yeah, before it was different, but now it is not different because of what I can say. They develop more. They into the game more, and they learn a lot. Before it was more about power and bam bam bam, but now they started to use their food, they started to move, they started to use the angles, and that's important. It is important to use the angles. It is important to know when to hit and when not to hit. Yeah. Yeah, Angered Boxing Club was one of the biggest club in Sweden. I was happy to be part of it, and I was there with my father, Tommy Anderson. I learned a lot from Tommy because Tommy he's a teacher and a coach. And being with him almost every day, because I was living with him in the same house, we talked more about boxing, how to be a coach, how to be a teacher, how to train someone to be in a certain level. And that was the difference in Angeret and rest of the other clubs. And if you are there, we took our time and teach them the basic. If you are in a boxing club, you have to know the basic of boxing. Not just to come and just hit the back like what I see today. You have to be in a place where you know that you could able to throw your hand in the right way, you could able to use your feet, because in Angaret we jump a lot and move a lot. And that's the difference now. And what I learned in Angaret Boxing Club, it is how to make someone to be a boxer, not a fighter, because it's different. A fighter and a boxer is totally different. And if a fighter meet a boxer, the fighter will always lose because the boxer will use his brain to box. Yeah, fighter and a boxer. A fighter is the one who get inside the ring and say that I will kill this guy, I will just finish him in the first round. All what I have is the power. I am stronger than him. The boxer, he is the more using his mind, his technique, his footwork, his balance and everything. That's the difference. Yeah, it was different because I was in another clubs before I come to Angeret Boxing Club. And the training I was used to, and when I come to Angeret, it's totally different. I have to adopt what Angeret are doing because now I am part of that. I have to put that thing, what I was having before, and adopt what's in Angeret. And I could easily do that. Yeah, because of, yeah, as you said, there are a lot of clubs who needed my help. I used to do it before. I used to go around because they used to call me before they needed help or they need so their boxers when they hold it part or they having a fight, they call me and I go and help. And because of they see something into me probably, what Tommy was having and he is not here anymore. And it is more about the technique. That's the thing. That's the thing. And in this country here, where I am in Sweden, is a lot of coaches, but not teachers. We have a lot of coaches, and everyone can be a coach. Everyone can have a club. Everyone can train. Everyone can train. It's just okay, hit the back. Okay, jump in ropes. Okay, run around. That's not the only thing. There's a lot of other things into it. I used to help the Gambian boxers, but I don't do it anymore because of if Gambia is having a boxing club today, I wouldn't say it's because of me, but I play a big role there. I play a big role there in that boxing. I was one of the head coaches there, and I do everything what I can in the Gambia. Yeah, because I can say that I am among those people who started boxing in the Gambia. I am part of it. I'm the foundation of it. And I was the advisor there and a head coach too for many years. I'm part of it. I was part of the team. I was part of the team. And to know someone, be with someone, train someone for 20 years, that's not just yesterday. 20 years I'm talking about. We are together everywhere. We've been to different countries. We do our training, and even he's a professional now. He's in another level, but I am still there. And most of his fights, I am the coach. I am the coach. If you compare other professional boxers, they have different coaches, they have different trainers, they have group. But we are into that now. But before we started, it is only me up to today. And he's my brother. I will do anything what I can. I relax into boxing, but not his side. Hey, what I can say for Tijan, his last fight, I don't get nervous or I don't get panic or I don't think too much because of I started to see that he is doing what I used to say to him before, but he was not there to know that, okay, this is what I mean. It's more about how to, the movement, the technique, and those things. He has something with him, and I know that that thing can take him somewhere else. But what I was saying, he was not there yet. But now, I realize that he is there by himself. By himself, now he is there. What I was saying, now he is there. He started to move, different type of move. He started to hit when it's the right time to hit. He started to move when it's right time to move. And that's a huge development. That's why his last fights, I didn't panic. Everybody was talking, but I just know what I know. I know that he will kick the ass of the guy. Hey, Crawford, he's a technique boxer. He's a technique boxer. He's smart. And that's the reason why he win the fight. And I've been following him for many years, but people was doubted. He was doubted because they didn't see what he can do. Most of them, they didn't see what he can do. They didn't give him the opportunity. They didn't wanted to see the reality, what he can do. But he is a good fighter. And he used his technique and the timing. Everything was perfect. Everything, that was his day. Everything was okay. Everything was good. Yeah, before the top boxers, they don't wanted to meet each other because of it's all about the titles and the stars, what we call stars. It's all about that. But now they realize that they started to meet each other and fight. It's like Manny Pacquiao with Floyd. Before it happened, it was late almost. But now they started to fight for each other. Yeah, wrestling is popular in Africa, I can say it, especially in the in Senegal and Gambia. I was in Senegal before, and I was a coach, not for wrestling part, but for boxing, because they use their hands to box. I was training some of the wrestlers in a big club. I don't know why, but everywhere I go, I always end up in a big club. It's not I don't choose it. I just end up in a club which everybody talk about. I was in a FAS, and FAS was the biggest club in Senegal, and I was the boxing coach, and that's how I became to know more about wrestling, and. We have the Gambian champion. His name is Hoyantan. His name is Hoyantan. He was preparing his fight in the Gambia. We invited him, Tijan Kebe, and he was here and training with Tijan. By then Tijan was preparing his fight too. We have two champions, Tijan Kebe and the wrestler from Gambia. Both of them was here in the Tijan Boxing Club doing their training, and thank God that he went back and win his fight by knockout, and Tijan win his fight here too. It was two victory, we was too happy, and everything was fantastic. The boxers, the coaches here in Sweden, because of it doesn't matter even if they bring the best coach in this world and bring him to the national team, it will be the same thing. The problem is not there, the problem is at the clubs. They have to have they have a good coaches here, but those coaches are not participating into for the national team. They left behind. No, because the thing is, if they wanted to put the boxing in another level, it have to start at the club. Because of the national team is the boxers from different clubs who go there, and they're gonna adopt what they train here. If they bring another coach from another country to train them, it will not make much difference. It will not make much difference, and we have that problem for many years. We have that problem for many years, and I'm just, in my point of view, giving them that advice that everything starts at the clubs, how to train them, how to make them a boxer and a fighter.